let's see if we can turn things around in Cleveland. Just so everybody sees, I am Hall of Fame and legend. We're going to roll with this lineup.
Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, the show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, ready to go here.
Leading
Taylor
off tonight,
Ward getting ready to hit.
Number 3, Taylor Ward.
And we're underway.
Bam.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, so they get the first out of the inning. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And the batter will be...
I just want to see something.
Shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
By the way, welcome to another episode of Orioles Franchise. Consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel.
Gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Just underway here in Cleveland.
Ball, that's out.
On the corner for a strike. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Henderson wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. 2 down, base is empty. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit. Now a miss. And a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Hard hit, right side. On to first. Rutschman retired. That's Rhys Hoskins.
Let me just look at something. Let me look. I'm just curious.
In for the Guardians. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Hoskins matched a homer in his last game. That clips the corner. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they still got both their challenges. Way out front for strike two. Got it. And one out now. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swings and sends a rocket to right. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Kyle Mansarda in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. We played an inning, no score. Back here in Cleveland, we move ahead to the top of the second now. So the Baltimore Orioles have had a rough go so far this season. Siggy, they got to be scratching their heads in that clubhouse.
Actually, Boog, I think the way they respond in the clubhouse is going to be critical. If you're able to laugh it off, trust your talent.
And that one hammered, carrying well.
There we go.
Onto the home run porch and left, gone.
And goodbye, home run!
It's his 6th home run of the season. The Orioles strike first. It's 1-0.
It's no surprise this guy has won the home run derby multiple times. He was born to hit them.
He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside. And when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting the tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect.
Let's see.
Swing. Here's Tyler O'Neill. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. That's a ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. And he swings through that one. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
And goodbye, home run!
They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up the ball club.
Why does it sound like the Cleveland fans are chanting ECW?
Right through there for a strike. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
Love when you talk nerd to me. Oh, look at the stop to first, and they get the out. 2 outs.
Okay. I don't mean to get people annoyed by doing this, but I just want to see. Don't hate that I swung at that. Don't really hate that I swung at that either.
Empty. Kobe Mayo digs in now.
Hate that I swung at that.
And that one clips the corner. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That ends the frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip. Back now at Progressive Field. We head to the bottom of the second. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. That one drilled left field. That's back there. And it's off the wall. Here comes the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed off some really nice on-goal pop with that swing. Just couldn't get it over the defense, but I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Naylor rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by one. Here's Brian Rocchio. And he dodges that fastball.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
One on, nobody out. A run in bottom half of inning number 2. This one in the air, center field. Taveras drifts towards it, and there's one down. Now here is George Valera. Foul ball there.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's going to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Ground ball left side. And foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Line to left. And it's just foul.
Ball 1.
And at first, one away. Mayo throws to first in time. Now it's the shortstop, Gabriel Arias.
Nope, outside.
Just
Ball, that's
missed.
just out.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. To third, Mayo. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. We've played 2 full. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show.
Okay.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Jeremiah Jackson,
inside.
the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. That one's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good.
That wasn't keyhole, no.
He's not going to swing that early in the count.
Just missed. Got one fouled off. 2-2. Next offering
ball
upstairs.
3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Valera on the move. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
Up next for
And
the
here's a
Orioles,
look at how
left
he's using his pitches
fielder,
in this one.
Ward.
So back to the
Please stop.
Orioles lineup. Taylor Ward will hit next. He's 0 for 1.
Hey.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Out towards right center field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Singing, he's currently the team leader in runs scored. Swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough
That was a
situation
fastball.
early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Sends him down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struck.
Martinez.
That one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Now it's the DH, Rhys Hoskins. And that one fouled off. The 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Martinez on at first, nobody out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses
Ball,
the
that's
zone.
out.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 so far. To the right side. Throws to Henderson. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Orioles 2 and the Guardians 1. New inning getting started. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. On the ground, out to short. In plenty of time to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Next for the
Here's
Orioles.
Pete Alonso.
I am going to look one more time. I just want to see where that ball was for Adley.
So
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
swing and a miss. There's that changeup. All right, Singy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam.
See, where was that?
Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Close, but call the ball. Ball 1.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
On the ground, right side, Rocchio. That is the inning. Here in Cleveland, bottom 4, Kyle Mansardi digs in for the Guardians. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 0-2. In the air, left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. In the air, left side. Ward gets under it. Brings it in. One out, man at first. And now the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. That one pulled foul. Now fly ball to right center. Taveras should have this one. Makes the grab. So digging in, Brian Rocchio. Hey! Mansarda off of first with 2 away. Down and in, moved his feet. Fouled off left side. And a 1-2. That one almost got him. Battling here as he fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Leading off, Leody Taveras. Hey! On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Now around second, going for third. And now a wide throw to third.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down.
Unbelievable.
And recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Weston Wilson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
That's a ball.
Miss. Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Runner at third, nobody out. We're at the top of the 5th. In the air to left center. Martinez on the move to the gap. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Save. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a... I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Mayo now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That's smashed towards center. That's out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. Foul ball. Oh, it's 2 now.
Nope, that's a ball.
It's 3-1 Orioles.
This one popped up. Naylor settles under this one. And that is that. Back here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the 5th. George Valera digs in for the Guardians. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. And that's fouled off. 0-1 down. Up the middle, and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Digging in, Angel Martinez.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Good
Ball
spot
2.
for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count. Runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on his next pitch.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And there's
Ball
a ball.
3.
In the air, left field. Ward settles under it. He's got it. And here is Hoskins. Base hit right field. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out. Pivotal at bat now for the dangerous Jose Ramirez.
Ball.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out
Ball
of this
2.
jam.
Pitch misses there. Ball 2. And that's in for a strike. Little chopper rolls foul. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball. What a stop. There's 1. What a double play that was. Getting over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and
Big
get
play.
out of this jam.
And I mean, he just got him at first.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far.
There's the back-to-back home runs.
Now pitching
Number
for the
41
Guardians.
into the game.
Number
He's been
41.
someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. Stepping in, Taylor Ward. Ward
Ball.
measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Okay, so it's fastball, curveball, change. No big velocity. Nothing special about this pitcher.
Next offering is fouled back.
Come on, condense it.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. They're now 3-1. Foul ball there.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
That one misses.
Ball 4.
So a
Take the
leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not
Up
always
next
easy
for the
laying off
Orioles,
a 3-2
shortstop,
pitch, and I tell you
Gunnar
what,
Henderson.
he earned that walk.
Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Matt Vesta, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. One away. One out man at first. Here's Adley Rutschman. Has grounded out a couple of times. And a ground ball to first. Fires to second for one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom of the 6th inning. Kyle Mansardo digs in for the Guardians.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
Rico Garcia gets the call from the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
The 0-1. And that skips into dirt. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Why are they chanting, let's go defense? I swear it sounds like defense.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one almost got him.
Yep, that ball went out.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Ball, that's out.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. So that removes their last challenge. The Orioles up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th.
Aye.
And now 2 balls and a strike. There's a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
DeLauder in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
Outside, that's a ball.
DeLauder turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Check swing called strike. That's strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And gone! His second of the year. Brian Rocchio, the next to hit. And that's
Ball, that's out. Ball.
Garcia, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great
manager out of the dugout.
For
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, number 48.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. And fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time. Nicely done to get out of the jam. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. It's now. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Matt Vesta.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Time.
Okay, that's unfortunately a lot better than the pitcher I just was facing.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
O'Neill, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. Got him swinging. 2 down.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Taveras at the plate now. That's ball 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the
Weston
Orioles,
Wilson
the
digs in now.
Weston Wilson.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Hey, 2.
Stays alive. Taveras leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball 1. Ball
He's
suit.
just missing with some pitches that, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease this.
Well, look at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. And there's one away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush,
Ball,
it can be a
that's
pop-up or
inside.
it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base. So up next, Jose Ramirez.
That's a ball.
Off the
Ball
mark
two.
there. And it's 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a drop. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, Philly has the lead.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good
Manager out of the.
For Baltimore, number 71.
Now at the plate, Kyle Mansart.
Ball 1.
Outside low. And it's 1-0.
part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball.
A foul ball, he stays alive. 2 runs across in the inning. Near the bottom of the 7th. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. On the ground, the first. Alonso takes it himself, and there are 2 outs. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 0-2.
That's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Outside corner, got him looking. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. It's now a 4. Here in Cleveland, ready to begin the 8th.
Second. We'll be right back.
Mayo getting ready to hit. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Cade Smith, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Armstrong getting cranked up as well. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Come on, Kobe.
Ball, that's outside.
Good job to fight that one off. Grounds one to short. Throws to first in time. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Right through there for a strike.
Come on, Jeremiah.
Comes up empty.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Fights it off. We'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 up, 2 down. Manager out of the dugout. New arm out of the bullpen, Sean Armstrong.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Inside, almost got him. Two down, nobody on. And that'll do it. Orioles back here in Cleveland. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish. He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Ground ball right side. And that one handled over to first. What a play. And up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. 1 for 3.
Well,
And that is out of play. The 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the center fielder, George Valera.
Ball.
On the ground right side. Oh, great stop from his backside.
He's in there. He's
there safely.
Why did I do that?
The win now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Rip, but it curls foul. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch.
up next for the Guardians.
Stepping up for the Guardians,
Angel
Martinez. Switch hitter batting right. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game.
For Baltimore, number 49, Albert Suarez.
Right through there for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one hit to right. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Guardians strand a couple, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Last chance. Back now at Progressive Field. All set to start the 9th in this one. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. That's in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Boils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Just missing there. Ball 1.
That's a really good take.
Come on, Orioles. Come on.
The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 1-2 now. Just misses with that one.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Now 1 gone in the 9th.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Rutschman.
Ball,
The box
that's
with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I was geared up for the fastball.
Tap foul to plate. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is on base.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position as you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Pete Alonso, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fought off foul. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, this offense just got a major gift. Probably should have been a double play, but it all starts with a good feed to second. And right there, everything broke down on the throw. We'll see if they can capitalize on this.
Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter. Samuel Basallo.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. You get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-2. Got it, swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. And into the box for Baltimore, Leody Taveras. Got to deliver as the hero. Ground ball right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians hold on to winning nail biter. Stranding the winning run on base.
And they never win again.
You just come to a couple of games a year. To see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
Yep, I may never win a game again. I'm sorry you all are having to sit through this. I'm sorry I'm having to sit through this. It's 4 in a row I've lost. And I'm now 7 games under 500. Let's see if we can bounce back. Probably not. Greetings and salutations. Welcome to another episode of Orioles Franchise. God forbid we need to end this losing streak. Please. All right, let's please end this losing streak. If you've been enjoying this series, despite the very substandard play by me lately, please consider liking the video,
Now from
subscribing to the
downtown
channel.
Cleveland and Progressive Field. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next.
Let's try to beat Tanner Bybee.
And towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Tanner Bybee.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Taylor Ward now at the plate. And we're underway in Cleveland. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Foul ball still 1-2 count.
Taylor.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Out towards right center field. DeLauder moving under it. And there's one down. And for now, the home run streak takes a pause. A lot of game left, though. Let's take a look at our lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Taylor Ward.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
Henderson in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Oh, the first base coach.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Quan sprinting after it. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, times.
I'm curious, where was that ball? Yeah.
Played left field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Adley
Ball, that's
Rutschman
low.
stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And that one is lifted in the air to Lauder. Under it. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. We go to the bottom of the first. And today's starter, number 63. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
That's outside.
With the height,
What?
the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
And a base hit into right.
I hate Stephen
And
Kwan.
a Ward on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up.
He's one of those ones that always
Just a solid swing right there.
Pat.
Brought it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to Jackson. That's 1. Over to
No,
first.
he's in there.
Safe.
Batting third.
this guy got the lead runner.
One out, man at first. And now Kyle Manzardo.
Ball
His
1.
home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Reese Hoskins swings through it for strike 1.
Ball, that's in.
Misses inside.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
On the ground, right side. The flip. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. End of 1. And we're still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso.
Hey!
Alonso went deep in his most recent game. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Come on, Pete.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Alonso thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Stepping in, Samuel Basallo. To the right side. Manzardo steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Leody Taveras. And first offering is fouled off.
Hey!
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next to hit, Dylan Beavers.
Nope. That's
Runner looking to
inside.
get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kwan settles underneath it. And that is that. Here in Cleveland, stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor.
Hey!
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And here's the rookie center fielder, George Valera.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Ball.
Swing and a ball popped up. Alexander takes it in for the out. And there's one down. One out man at first. And up next for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias.
Inside, ball one. Oh, that's
He's just
just out.
missing with some pitches that, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
In the dirt. Man at first, one away. Fights it off, you'll see another. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Naylor around third. He scores and they have the lead.
Well, to strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And a foul ball. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge, and the strike is overturned after review. Still two challenges left for them.
That's a ball.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And it's second. In the dirt. They'll throw to third. Tag. Save. He's into third on a wild pitch. And ball four, two aboard. Here's the second baseman, Daniel Steeman. That's in there. It's 0-1.
That's a ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Up it in the infield. Runner at first base. Get to it, get out of this.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball two.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 on, 1 out. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Here's a 1-1. Hard hit into the gap. 1 run will score. Below, around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they take a 3-run lead. So a runner at second, 2 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez out towards right center field, and that ends the inning. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game.
Inside
But
ball.
the city overall supported the event really well. Here's a 1-2. And that
Ball two.
just misses.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show
Ball
that was
three.
put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is
Ball
always
four. Take your
special.
base.
When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game
Okay.
is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Now it's going to be Jeremiah Jackson. And a foul ball. Alexander aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a foul straight back. This to third. Ramirez. Off balance speed. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done. Now here is Taylor Ward. Wide to right his first time. 0-1.
Ball, that's upstairs.
In the air out towards right center. That gets by him. Around first, heading for two. Around second now, going for three. The relay in there safely.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score, and they cut the
Let's
lead
go.
to two.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Rutschman, the switch hitting catcher, hitting third in the lineup, and so far this year he's slugging over 500. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball two.
Just off the outside corner. And a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Third out, and that ends the frame. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1.
Okay.
Back here in Cleveland as we go. John Shambi with Chris Singleton.
Kyle Manzardo.
Manzardo in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there.
Ball, that's out.
Hoskins in now, takes ball one off the plate.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Catcher, Bo Naylor.
And that skips in the dirt.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
All right, Brandon.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Biden with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. The next
Ball
pitch misses. 3-2 now.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Samuel Basallo, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Come on.
Grounds one to short. Slings to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, base is empty. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Leody Taveras. And first offering is fouled off. Taveras, in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Flares it into the outfield. Makes the grab, and here in Cleveland, stepping up for the Guardians, George Valera.
Ball
Here's
1.
something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. And that's in there at the knees.
That's a
Just
ball.
missed. Ground ball right side. Makes a sliding stop. And they get the out. Gabriel Arias.
Nice play.
He's in for the Guardians.
The shortstop, Gabriel Arias.
That one clips the outside corner. 0-1.
That's a
Inside,
ball.
almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a foul ball. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. You won.
Ball 1.
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann.
Hey. No. Inside. That's ball 2.
The 2-1 is high. DeLauder off of first with 2 away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. That is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of the.
I'll totally come here.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's back. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now it's going to be Blaze Alexander. Swing and a pop-up. Ramirez under it. And there's one down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jeremiah Jackson. He's 0 for 1.
Come on, Jeremiah.
That's a ball.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Throw down to third, but he's back safely. Next offered in there for a strike. And that is strike 1. So man in a scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. We're in the top of the 5th. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. This one in the air, right field. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home.
There we go.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now, Taylor Ward. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That's out number 2. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Come on, Gunnar.
Slow roller to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2. Back here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Short one and missed it. 0-1. Next pitch is outside. Right through there for a strike. On the ground, Jackson. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
There we go.
Up next for the Guardians, third baseman.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. That was some slug to him. Yeah, there's the strike. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down. Kyle Mansarda now at the plate, 1 for 2. That's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and that'll do it. The Guardians go down in order, but they still lead at 3-2. Back now at Progressive Field. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Adley Rutschman. That's ripped into the outfield. Down the line, and it's foul. 0-1 now. Right there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Matt Vesta, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Armstrong getting cranked up as well.
Adley.
This one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And
goodbye, home run!
Square. It's 3-3.
Let's go.
That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tanner Bybee gives way. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment.
Now pitching
So
for the
Cleveland
Guardians.
brings on a new reliever,
Number
Eric
62,
Sabrowski. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
You know, these Orioles, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The 1-1.
Ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Payoff pitch. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Samuel Basallo.
Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Samuel Basallo. Check swing, no appeal. Ball 1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. And we're in the top half of the 6th. The 1-0.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That one's in there, and it's 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Outside, that's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And it's 2 down.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Here's Leody Taveras, the switch hitter batting right. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Come on, Orioles.
And that one hammered. Carrying well.
Yes.
And gone. A solo shot. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. And the Orioles jump out in front. It's 4-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one.
Let's go.
Manager
End this losing streak.
now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Eric Sabrowski is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. So 2 down, Dylan Beavers, the next to hit for the Orioles. Very high with that one. And that's ball 1.
Still.
that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was here in Cleveland. Bottom of the 6th. Rhys Hoskins digs in for the Guardians.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
On the ground to the left. And it's through for a hit. Man aboard. Can't glove it cleanly. Bo Naylor, the next to hit. Here comes the skipper.
For Baltimore, number 45, Keegan Aiken.
Slider right there. And Naylor swings through that one.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Down an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Oh,
That's
that's
a really
it out.
good take.
And there's
Ball
a ball.
3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play move.
He goes down looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Ball,
The
that's
next
out.
to hit takes outside. The Guardians with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. That one close, ruled the ball. And now 3-0. That catches the corner. This one in the air, center field. Taveras under it. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. Next to hit, Gabriel Arias.
Hey!
And there's a foul ball.
Oh,
In the dirt, blocked. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. Now one out to right. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Guardians. Score holds at 4-3. Back here in
Leading
Cleveland.
off for the
Leading
Orioles,
off, Blaze
third
Alexander.
baseman, Blaze Alexander.
okay. Come on, please. Give me an insurance run.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. And a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now Jeremiah Jackson. Runner takes off. Ground ball up the middle. There's one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Base is empty after the double play. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. This one in the air, right field. Foul ball. Comes up empty.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball. a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Liner to second and picked on the hop in plenty of time to first. That ends the inning.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 48. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Towards first. He steps on the bag and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann. Just
that's
missed.
just out.
If
Ball
you're the
2.
pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this
That's ball
situation.
3.
And another ball. Right there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. I'll tell you what, you're going to try to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Beavers on the move. Out number 2. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
Left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Out to short. Gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Orioles 4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matt Vesta.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Foul ball there.
Come on, need an insurance run.
Right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Next for the Orioles, catcher Adley Rutschman.
Out towards right center field. 2 down. Here's Pete Alonso. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. Swings over the top of that one. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Number 41, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Armstrong warming up as well. Inside, almost got him.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much. A low 2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and that takes care of it. On to the bottom of the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez.
Now
Pitching change here, number 66.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Kyle Mansart digs in for the Guardians.
First baseman, Kyle Mansart.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Popped up to the left into foul ground. He's got it, and there are two down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate.
The Orioles trying to hold a one-run lead near the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he grounds one to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Guardians fail to score. Still.
All right.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's
We're going to end this losing streak.
Sean Armstrong.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
This one in the air center field. Valera moving in on this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now the center fielder, Leody Taveras. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
Come on, Leody.
Inside, ball one.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time.
Nope,
That's
up there.
awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. That one to first. Manzardo steps on the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. 2 down, bases empty. Next for the Orioles, Dylan Beavers. Hit in the air, center field. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing this time around.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
Welcome back, and
Number
here comes the
21,
closer, Ryan Helsley.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Sliced hard, but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Jackson tosses to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. George Valera digs in for the Guardians.
0 for 3 in this one.
That clips a corner.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And that is out of play. The Orioles trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Got him swinging for the K. Now only 1 out remaining.
Come on, let's end this losing streak.
Cleveland, Gabriel Arias.
Ball, that's inside.
Pretty
That's
easy to
off the
give
plate.
up on that
Ball
pitch
2.
right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
They're down to their final strike. That one
That's
just
ball
misses,
3.
and the count's full. Nice grab. Throw to first. And
Ball game.
This one is over. What a play to end the game.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
4-3 our final score as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
Leody.
Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Cleveland Guardians. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaumburg. Big storyline coming into this one is the tough stretch for one of their key players. He just can't seem to get it going at the plate recently, Chris.
Well, I think it's time to switch it up, Boog. He's due for a major breakout, and hopefully he can shake it off and get back to his old self today.
Welcome to another episode of Orioles Franchise. My apologies, I did not realize my microphone was not on. We're going to try to actually win 2 in a row. Going to try to get back to playing disciplined baseball.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Gavin Williams. What's the word on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His
He does have a high walk rate.
Near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Dylan Beavers digs in now. And we're underway in Cleveland. Hit on the ground to short. Arias. Throw to first in time.
Batting second, left fielder.
All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Batting seventh, someone they're hoping breaks out in this one. Mayo.
Yeah, and Boog, sometimes all you need when you're slumping like this is just a little bit of confidence. You need a little bit of luck. One at bat where you hit the ball hard. Maybe it's caught, no big deal. Or maybe you get a bleeder, it gets you a hit. You just need to feel good about the at-bat, and that's when things start to turn a little bit. We'll see if he can do that in this one.
Taylor Ward, batting with one down, takes the strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you
Nice.
what, memories of getting jammed, they creep it into my mind right now.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball.
That may have been the best pitch that I'm going to get.
In the air to left center. Arias under it. And there's two down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
Two down, nobody on. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Here's the
Got my pitch, missed it.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. This is Guardians baseball on the Show, Ohio.
Okay.
Back here in Cleveland. And getting to start for Baltimore, Trevor Rogers. What do we need to know here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No play, that's an infield single.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to.
Jose Ramirez stands in now and watches strike one. Didn't seem like that one found his zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they still got both their challenges. The 1-0. Out towards right center field. Beavers moving under it. And he makes the catch.
Batting third.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with
two down.
Batting fourth.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Juan leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Bounce to the right side. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Gabriel Arias getting ready to hit.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
2 on, 2 outs. That one fouled hard the other way.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And a 1-2. Right side. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Strike 2. And there's the ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Come on. Come on, Pete.
Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. And now here is Samuel Basallo. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday.
Ball, hot. Nope, that's away.
No score here in the second.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Too low, and it's ball 3. Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was the ball. That knocks
3-1.
down to 1 challenge left. Three-1 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
I want to stay away from anything down so I don't hit no.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here.
3-run homer. Let's go.
A 3-run dinger. His first homer of the year, and the Orioles jump out in front. It's
And goodbye, home run!
Just hit one out of the park. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
next to hit, Kobe Mayo.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this spring. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series.
That's the ball.
You think back to 2017 and Cleveland.
This is game 2, actually.
Record 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which they...
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And now a man into scoring position. And it's second. Right through there for a strike. Way out front for strike two.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. Runner holds, and it's a full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting in the chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Jeremiah Jackson will hit next. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, and it's 0-1. Bunting, but that's a foul ball.
Oh, that wasn't what I wanted.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And through the swing, it's a strikeout. Nothing happening on the bases there.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. Once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Beavers goes after that one for strike one.
Why did I swing at that?
Makes the catch for the second out. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
We'll look at this and say, missed opportunities. I can see it coming.
Right out his first time. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Ball 1 there. The 1-1 is fouled off. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here at the top of the second. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive.
"44 pitches.
2 on, 2 outs. Good job to fight that one.
He entered this pitch inning with 9 pitches. He's going to have 40, 30.
Another 1-2. On a foul ball, he stays alive.
Wow. He's almost at 40 pitches for the inning.
Oh. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Check swing, didn't go. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a payoff pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Brings it back on a lead.
Wow.
A lot of room in the center field area, and that's why he knows he's got a chance to run it down and make a great play. Leaps at the fence. Excellent job. Robs the home run to end the inning.
You better tip your cap.
Bottom of the second. Stepping up for the Guardians. Angel Martinez.
Angel Martinez.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. One up, one down.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Brian Rocchio.
Here's Brian Rocchio. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one.
Ball one. Ball two.
Actually, this might be game 3 of this series.
And
That's a
another
ball.
ball. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. And there's ball
That's 4.
4.
Take your base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Ground ball could be 2. The throw to second is offline.
What?
Batting ninth, right fielder.
First and second, one out. Daniel Steeman digs in for the Guardians. Swings through that one out in front that time.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing
Popped
lanes
him up.
very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
He makes the grab.
Up next for the Guardians.
Stephen Kwan
Left
digs in for the
fielder,
Guardians.
Stephen
Reached on an
Kwan.
infield single his first time. Right down to shoot, and that's strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
1-2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Well, this is
Yo,
a guy
that's a
that
ball.
can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's sometimes.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Throw to first, and they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout and end the inning.
Nicely done.
Guardians strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. New inning getting
Leading
started.
off for
Now
the
here's the Orioles DH,
designated hitter,
Gunnar Henderson. Henderson with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon. You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Nice pitch.
3-2 now. Swing and a ball popped up. He's there. He's got it. 1 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's Pete Alonso. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
He is not getting ahead of these hitters.
Nope, that's off the plate.
for a strike. Alonso thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. So the call is staying. No challenges left for them now. And a 2-1 on the way. Went with the sweeper for the strike.
Should have swung at that.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Carrying well. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second.
Nice double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
One out. Runner at second. Samuel Basallo digs in now. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Got Chris through the early stages. He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Eric Sabrowski, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Ciccone getting cranked up as well. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Come on, Sammy.
Man at second. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. The 2-2 on the way. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. This to center field. Martinez makes his way towards it. He hauls it in, 2 away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays.
I would notice.
Now on the bump, Slade Ciccone.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Cowser up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. Base hit right field.
There we go.
And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
For the Orioles,
So next to hit for Baltimore, Cody Mayo picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And now the 0-1. On the ground, and that's just foul. Two on, 2 outs. Got it, looking for the tag. Orioles strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. As we go go to the last of the. I'm John Shambi with Chris Singles.
Let's hold this lead.
Ramirez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Out towards right center field. And there's one away. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. But the city overall supported the event really well.
That's the ball.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., P. Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Manzardo in the box with one away as he takes ball one. That one is downstairs. And that's ball two. There's the strike at the knees.
That okay.
That one fouled off, 2-2. On the ground. On to first. Play is made, 2 out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. He's 0 for 1. That misses, and that's ball one. Fastball is outside. And the slider just misses. Angel Martinez next to bat for Cleveland. Man on second, 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And here is Angel Martinez. That's in there. Strike one. This one in the air, right field. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. Guardians stranded.
Nicely done.
Still down 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Blaze Alexander.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Outside low, ball 2. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter, that's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam! Popped up. Rocchio under it. And there's one down. Jeremiah Jackson digs in now.
Second baseman Jeremiah Jackson.
Oh! Jackson goes 5 feet 11 inches, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. The 1-1. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second, he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn.
Jeremiah Jackson. I'll tell you what, he's got a pretty swing when he connects right.
At the plate, Dylan Beavers.
Oh.
One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle. Slings to first in time. Taylor Ward
Up next
will hit
for
next.
the Orioles, left fielder Taylor Ward.
Swing and a foul straight back. Jackson stands at second with 2 gone. That one finds the zone. 0-2 down.
Oh.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second.
Ball.
Really
Inside.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Come on.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch-out. 1 left for the Orioles, but they lead it 3-0. Back here in Cleveland, stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio.
Brian Rocchio.
That misses, and that is ball 1.
You know, these Guardians just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think
Nope,
things
that's
are
off the
happening
plate.
a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the
No.
at-bat.
That one misses, ball 3. That one misses,
Inside, ball
so
4.
lead off
Take it back.
walk.
That just came apart
Up
right there.
next
4-pitch
for the
walk,
Guardians.
and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Hit on the ground at the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Daniel Steamer digs in for the Guardians. Spikes that one. It goes to the backstop. And the runners will move up. Swings through that.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That was a sweeper, but it missed. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is filled up. Outside ball 4. He walked them, and they are loaded. Stephen Kwan stepping in now for a critical at-bat.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the
On the ground, could be 2. Over to Jackson. That's 1. And a run scores on the double play. Pivotal at bat now for the dangerous Jose Ramirez. Close, but called the ball. And that's ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there like he can.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Runner stays where he is, but the count moves to 2-0. That's too low. Ball 3. Looks like an intentional walk after falling behind 3-0. Didn't want to risk nibbling. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Well struck left field. That's got a chance. Just missed it. One run in the inning, but they lead 2. We've played 4. It's the Orioles 3 and the Guardians. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Eric Zabrowski.
Come on, Gunnar.
Left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Number 41 also getting ready. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Pete Alonso. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And it's second. Swing and a miss.
Oh.
And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top
That was my
10
pitch.
in the league. Into center. That's a base hit. In comes
Get that run right back.
It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Samuel Vasallo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Derocchio at second for 1. To first, double play. Nicely done. Bases empty after the double play. Colton Cowser now at the plate. Swung on, popped up left side. Arias settles underneath it, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping up for the Guardians.
I will be right back. All right, so despite 2 errors, I am winning this game by 3, having a good performance despite the fact that Trevor Rogers has not been effective at all.
Manzardo at the plate now.
His control has been all over the place.
Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course that's provided them with a lot of run scoring opportunities.
Late with the swing there. The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Stays
I remember
on.
the beginning of the season where I was complaining that I wasn't walking people. I'd almost like to go back to those days.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat.
They
Some
will
lot
not
of pitches
chase.
and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Rounds third, headed to the plate. Relay throw home, and he's out on the tag. So now with one away and a man at second, and the batter now Angel Martinez. Right through there for a strike.
Ball, outside. That's the ball. Nope, that's away.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Takes it himself. Got him.
They just will not chase.
And a foul ball. 2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball 1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. In the dirt, runner stays put at third. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Beavers has a beat on it, and that is that.
I feel like I got to throw the ball right down the middle of the plate to get out.
And they trail it 4-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Eric Sabrina.
Big strikeout rate.
He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on.
But he's getting hit hard.
Here's the third baseman, Kobe Mayo, 1 for 2.
Kobe Mayo.
You know, these Orioles, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Now the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Alexander stands in here, takes ball 1.
Come on, Blaze.
Zabrowski, a 6'4" lefty, 230 pounds, and he was born in Canada.
Born in Canada, eh?
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
I'll take the walk.
Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. And he swings through that one. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong.
Swung a ball for.
So far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Jackson.
Did I just see that Juan Soto is second in the National League with 10 stolen bases?
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Line to right,
base hit.
That'll be a base hit.
Second hit of the game for Jackson.
The inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters.
He didn't stay in the game long.
Home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Manager out of the dugout. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen. Number 41.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Next to hit, Dylan Beavers to the right side. Rocchio. That ends the frame. And the Orioles lead 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Keegan Aiken. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
No.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Tosses to first.
Got him.
Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Next for the Guardians, right fielder Daniel Schneemann.
Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1. In there at the knees, 0-1.
Pops him up.
On the infield, Mayo. 2 away now.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing.
I gotta check just to see and make sure nothing got screwed up on my settings. Hall of Fame legend. Let me make sure the sliders are right. Okay.
They just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
It's bad that when you're playing well, you think something's wrong with the settings.
Stephen Kwan getting ready to hit. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. 2 down, nobody on. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-2.
That's a ball.
That one 95 to finish him off. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Left fielder Taylor Ward.
All right. Sit. Okay.
Now. There's the strike. 95 of that one.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all
Up
strikes.
next for the
He wasn't even able
Orioles,
to
the
foul one off.
designated hitter,
There's not much you
Gunnar
can take away
Henderson.
from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Henderson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Check swing, and he went. And the count even at 1.
Come on, Gunnar.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. On the ground. Throws the first in time. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up
2 down,
next for
bases
the
empty.
Orioles, first
Pete
baseman,
Alonso,
Pete
the next to hit for the Orioles.
My problem is I get swing happy sometimes.
Right through there for a strike.
Remember, even if it's a strike, it's in a location I don't like, I don't have to swing unless it's 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
The 1-2. And he dodges that fastball.
Back even.
Got him. That's the 3rd out. Nothing doing this time around.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Rico Garcia.
Leading off
He last
for
pitched
the
2 days
Guardians,
ago.
Third baseman, Jose
Ramirez,
No,
the
that's a
leadoff
ball.
batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Okay.
Whoa.
The hitters count the 2-0. And another ball. That one ripped left field. Wolf ranging back.
Oh, come on. Oh, thank God.
Makes the catch up against the wall.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet hitters are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
Hoskins, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well,
The Guardians trailing by 3 near the bottom of the 7th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Mansarda, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
no, that's a ball.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Got him. 2 out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Gabriel
Up
Arias
next for
digs
the
in now.
Guardians, shortstop Gabriel Arias.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one lifted to left. Ward gets under it.
There we go.
And that will end the inning. One hit, one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 4 and the Guardians 1. You're watching. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tim Herron.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one. And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
There we go. Take advantage of the mistakes.
Close, but call the ball. And the count is 2-0. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Matt Vesta, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Out towards right center field. Schneemann under it. Takes it in for the out. So now with one away and a man at second. Next for the Orioles, Kobe Mayo. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. 4-1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to Hoskins. 2 down.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even
They are burning through this bullpen.
Into the game.
This is the problem with the not having the extra arm.
as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs one out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
Alexander swings through it for strike 1.
23,000 in attendance.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 8th. On the ground to short, Arias. Throws to first. Third out. It's the Orioles 4 and the Guardians 1.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Dietrich ends. Martinez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Okay.
So it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Pitch misses. Ball 3. Oh, look at the stop.
Beautiful defense.
And very nicely done for the out.
Nice diving stop right there. Gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job.
Nice play.
With a nice, easy throw.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Rocchio.
guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
On the ground, right side. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Guardians. Catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Cole Naylor at the plate now. And that one hammered. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Throws to second. And that's a 2-out double.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. It's the Orioles 4 and the Guardians 1.
I do have to mix in some non-strikes, but I feel a vibe going on with my pitching that I haven't felt in a while.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Armstrong.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Foul ball. Swings and misses. And it's going to Armstrong, a righty that throws the power. 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
Oh.
In the air out to center. And it falls.
A hit.
And aboard.
Jeremiah Jackson may be the player of this game for me.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Beavers in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Action in the pen down there. Kate Smith, the closer of the staff, is throwing.
Why is the... Never mind.
And that is cut on and missed. Now what it's... Ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. First and second, no outs. Taylor Ward now at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's the ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That misses. All 3. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Ward wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
If I don't need Helsley, that would be great.
And it's fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Got it swinging. It's a strikeout. And that is a big first out. Big at bat now is the polar bear. Pete Alonso steps in. foul ball. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Batter challenges in a very big spot, and it was a strike. The call will stand, so they've only got one challenge left now. The Orioles trying to break this one open here at the top of the ninth. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I'm feeling better about my swings in this game too, but
Stays alive. So they're all loaded up. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Line drive, that's a base hit. One run across. Another comes in to score. Ward around third. Now a relay to the plate. Tag, too late. He scores.
let's go.
It's 7-1.
How about that? Clears the bases. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Man at second with one away. Here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. And that one fouled off. Oh, one down. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Inside. Now 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Manager out of the dugout now. So they turn to their closer, Pete Smith.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Alonso at second with 2 down. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on the first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order.
No.
Bottom 9. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. On the ground to first, Alonso. He takes it on his own. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the
Here's Jose
Guardians.
Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one.
Jose Ramirez.
Rip, but it curls foul. Just missed. Rip to the right center. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. And it's second.
Nope, that's low.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That one misses. 3 balls and a strike.
Did he
Started
go?
to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Mansardo. Here comes the skipper.
For Baltimore, number 49, Albert Suarez.
Ball.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Ball.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of inning number 9.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Line drive, base hit. They're waving Ramirez home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 7-2. First and second, 1 out. Gabriel Arias. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. 2 on, 1 out. That clips the corner. And they'll do it again.
Come on.
The 0-2. In there, sets him down on strikes. And the Guardians with 1 out left. Now a chance for Angel Martinez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure.
This one in the air, center field. Ball game.
Let's go.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
7-2 your final here today as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton
Nice
and
win.
our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John.
We guarantee a
saying
split.
So long.
All 7 runs came from 2 guys. Very nice. Let's see if we can take 3 out of 4. All right, it's game 4. Let's see if we can take the series or if it ends up being a split. We lost game 1, took games 2 and 3. This one should be interesting. We're going to put Kobe Mayo at first base. We're going to DH Pete Alonso. We're going to put Blaze Alexander at third. Yes, I like that lineup.
Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill, the lefty, Parker Messick. What do you look for here?
Parker Messick.
Well, last time out, picked up the win. Didn't allow a run. Pitched extremely well. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
All right, first pitch coming up.
There's ball one.
Ward now at the plate.
First pitch, 140.
And it's even up.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, he doesn't
probably should have swung at that one.
That early in the count.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Quan has a beat on it, and there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Gunnar Henderson now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And that one is inside.
Okay.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Pulled me on that one.
That missed by a lot. And now it's 3-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Here's
Base
Adley
hit.
Rutschman, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Hit hard, base hit. Around second is Rutschman. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Too bad that ball couldn't have got past the right fielder. Would have been a run. Tyler O'Neill now up with runners in scoring position.
Swings over the top of that one.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. He's going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strike. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Just
outside,
missed.
that's a ball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came
that's
from.
out.
And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Kyle Mansardo, the next to hit, takes outside.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman.
Nice curveball.
And the runner holds. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Still early in the season, but so far it has been a struggle for this team, ranking towards the bottom in both on base and runs. They do have some power.
Yeah, and you expect a club like this to gel and to put things together. When you break camp of spring training, sometimes you're a little too anxious. You're trying to make things happen instead of allowing them to happen. And I think that's going to happen eventually for this team.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Back-to-back Ks.
He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to
Look
move
at
that
the
runner up,
bite.
get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And now the center fielder, George Valera.
Hey!
That
Ball
one
one.
close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Got him.
Swings through it for the K. That K is his 3rd of the game. Guardians lead 1. We played an inning, no score.
Bradish looking good.
Back here in Cleveland, here's Leody Taveras. Line drive.
Base hit.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Orioles get the leadoff man on.
Now the first baseman, Cody Mayo. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase,
I'd have just hit that into the ground and gotten a double play.
Not an easy out by any means.
The 0-1. That's here at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher.
Time to go into protect mode.
Chase if you look down in that area.
That was a good pitch. They were both good pitches.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Stays alive. Second inning here, no score. Down and looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this.
Oh, that was inside.
Definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
1 out man at first. Blaze Alexander digs in now.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Rocchio toss the second, and that's 2. 1. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it.
Okay.
Hit the ball hard.
The water lines out.
In your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Hey! Ball 1.
On the ground. And that's just foul. In the dirt, ball 2. Yeah, that skips in the dirt.
Ooh.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Stepping up for the Guardians,
Angel Martinez.
That's a ball.
Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Right through there for a strike. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Nicely done by Bradish. He's through 2 scoreless.
Welcome back.
Leading
Let's
off
take
for
a look at how the
Baltimore,
series has played out so
baseman,
far.
Jeremiah Jackson.
And an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Ah, that hit him.
Timeout. That got
The
him.
leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Orioles.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. He's 0 for 1. Now that's smacked to right center. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Those plays are challenging for
Runners on first and third, nobody out.
You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Strike 1 to Gunnar.
Nice stop. There's one. To first. It's a fielder's choice.
RBI, let's go.
Man, oh man, that ball was absolutely smoked. Triple-digit exit velocity. He dives, and I'm just shocked that the ball stayed.
What a play by the second baseman.
Hole in his glove.
1 out man at first. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Adley Rutschman takes off. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
And it's second.
Ball 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Takes it in for the out. Here's Pete Alonso. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fouled off. He was late. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and he popped it up. Rocchio settles under it. And that'll do it. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 1 and the Guardians nothing.
All right, the Orioles have a 1-0 lead. Wish it could have been more.
Daniel Steamer.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. Not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Hops him up.
Alexander. And there's 1 down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that until his next
Austin Hedges.
Austin Hedges now.
An argument could be made best defensive catcher of this generation.
And a foul ball.
That's bat leaves a lot to be desired for, though.
Good eye
That's
by
outside.
Hedges.
That's
That
ball
one
three.
misses. Ball 3. Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So the Guardians
Up next
lineup
for the
turns
Guardians,
over. Stephen
left
Kwan,
fielder.
the next to hit.
Ball upstairs.
Kwan.
Nope.
When you get ahead in the
Outside.
count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made
That's
a
ball
big
3.
impact for him in recent games.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a ground ball. Fair ball. It's in and out of his glove. Around first and hustling for second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball go deep.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. He gets to it with a slide. Throw to first.
Nice
and
play,
very
Blaze.
nicely done for the out. A double in the
I don't
inning
think
with
the going down to an E and
3
all
innings
that was
complete.
necessary, but
It's the Orioles 1 and the Guardians
point is the
nothing.
play was made.
This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Back at the ballpark.
Leading off for the
And in
Orioles,
this series,
right
it has been
fielder,
ugly
Tyler
on the mound
O'Neill.
as we look at the numbers.
Ball.
Ball 1.
That's out.
Softly hit to third. In plenty of time to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Leody
next for the
Taveras
Orioles,
will hit
center
next.
fielder,
A
Leody
single
Taveras.
his first time. Now he breaks his bat. Schneeman takes it in for the
Breaks
out.
his bat.
There's 2 down.
Up
2
next
outs,
for the
base is
Orioles,
empty.
first
Kobe
baseman,
Mayo, the
Kobe
next to hit
Mayo.
for the Orioles. And that
Ball,
one
that pitch is
upstairs,
up.
ball 1. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And that is that.
Another broken bat.
1, 2, 3, go the Orioles. Here in Cleveland, now it's the Guardians DH, Rhys Hoskins. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That's a ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corner.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still
Nice
got
recovery,
it.
Blaze.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, George Valera. The Guardians trailing by a run here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Taylor coming on.
Taylor
And there's
Ward
2
is there.
Chase DeLauder.
Bradish is looking good.
0 for 1 so far.
Fielder, Chase.
Ball 1.
Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Chase the homer.
2 down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit, right center field.
Fielder's there, cuts it off. And the lottery is dead to rights at second base.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out.
Welcome back. Quite the pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this
He would have been
point.
better off trying to go back to first.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges.
Hey!
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make it.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that's a foul ball. Right there for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Ward at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS.
Ball.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at bat to hit.
That's out to center field. Base hit.
Nice base hit.
Keeps the inning going.
That brings Gunnar to the plate.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
And Gunnar Henderson with a 2-run shot.
And goodbye, home run!
3-0 level.
Run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate.
That's got to feel good for Gunnar, who has been struggling.
Until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little wag to it, carried out nicely.
So 2 down. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. That ends the frame. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. It's now 3-0. Back here in Cleveland, stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio.
Ball, that's low.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Guardians just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Ripped to right. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a leadoff double in the 5th.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just slid through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
That's towards center. Taveras should have this one. And there's one away.
Up next for the
So
Guardians.
now with one away and a man at second. Daniel Steeman digs in for the Guardians. In there for strike one.
Ball, that's out.
Big swing and a miss. On the ground at first. Mayo takes it to the bag. Play is made. 2 out. Austin Hedges stands in. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Austin Hedges.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Runner from third into score. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI hit.
Come on, Kyle.
Anytime you
Don't.
smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Juan in the box now. Take strike 1. And that hits the top of the zone for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Breaking ball, and that got him. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Mansart.
And I'm afraid to do that because
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
In the dirt to second, and he's
I almost backpicked him.
He was thinking about third there, no doubt. 2 on, 2 outs. That one backs up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes the runner.
back pick to
He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. Hoskins in the box now. Takes strike 1. In the air, right field. O'Neill moving under it. He's got it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. New pitcher on here, number 41.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The polar bear, as he was dubbed by his former teammate Todd Frazier.
Well, the game plan for this.
just make sure.
Offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive.
Possibly could have swung with that. Probably would have just been a ground ball.
They're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That's bullpen.
And of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Chop to the left side. On to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Orioles,
Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carrying.
Tyler O'Neill. That's gone.
Goodbye, home run.
And the Orioles get
Home run of the season.
one of those runs back.
It's 4-2.
And it is, I believe, 4-2.
Squared it up right away.
Yes.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
At the plate, Leody Taveras. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hedges takes it in for the out. 2 away now.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
4-2 Orioles. Top of the 6th.
In the air to left center. Valera on his way over.
Cleveland is doing themselves a disservice the way they have their roster construction with 5-man bench, in my opinion. Because just in this series alone, they've had to have burned out their bullpen.
And time is called for a mound visit now. big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
That's a ball.
Pitch
Ball
misses
two.
there. Ball 2. Catcher challenge will take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-1. And that one clips the corner. To the right side. Jackson. Over
Nice play.
Awesome play there.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out
To
of the
louder.
air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
DeLauder in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
It's so important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying
Ball,
run to
that's
come to the
outside.
plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
In the air, left field. Ward running hard to get it. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. That's out number 2. Here's Brian Rocchio. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball, that's outside.
Come on, Brandish.
And that skips into dirt. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's down and in.
Spiked it.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have
Nope,
a
not
very
playing around with it.
secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Kyle Bradish out of the game, but he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back.
Good outing, Kyle. Let's get the bullpen to nail it down for you.
Martinez in the box again, takes the strike.
Ball, that's just out.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out first, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 left for the Guardians. They trail it here, 4-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Herron.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do
Nice
his best to
pitch.
keep the score right where it is.
Swings and chases a low one there. That one in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Tosses to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
For the Orioles,
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. This one in the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that.
And it remains 4-2.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
second baseman, Daniel Seaman.
And he grounds one to the right side. Mayo steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now at the plate, Austin Hedges.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
That's ball two.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further
Yes.
review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan.
Left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards
High
left
fly
center.
ball. Get there, Leody got there.
Spread
Yes.
on the run. That is the inning.
We're going to take
And a
3 out of 4 in
down
Cleveland. I
there.
can feel it.
We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Orioles 4 and the Guardians 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Eric Zabrowski. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
That misses
Ball
the
one.
zone, and that's ball 1. Next offering is foul back. And bring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman, 1 for 3. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Cade Smith, the closer of the staff, is throwing. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Oh, he lost the handle on that one.
Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. So 1-2. High fly ball, right field. DeLauder gets under it. 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso.
The designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the top of the 8th. Backed off the plate that time. Swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder Tyler O'Neill.
O'Neill now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Big swing and a miss. The Orioles lead 1.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 66. He last pitched 2 days ago. Henderson tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Hoskins in the box now. No balls and a strike. This one in the air. And a couple of quick outs.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
George Valera now at the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Out to short, Henderson.
Let's go.
1-2-3 inning. It's the Orioles 4.
Couldn't have asked for a better inning from Nunez.
Pitching for the Guardians.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Cade Smith. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. He was late there, strike 1.
Ball.
Smith, a 6'5" righty, 230 pounds, and he was born in Canada. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Come on.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So next to hit for Baltimore, Mayo. 0 for 3 in this one.
That's a ball.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Let's go.
And goodbye, home run.
And they add on. It's 5-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. He was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
1 down. Blaze Alexander getting ready to hit. Fly ball down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. High fly ball lifted in the air right field.
All right.
And there's 2 down. Jeremiah Jackson will hit next.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. It's so hard to play catch-up.
Out towards left center. And that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. This one in the air right field. And that'll get down for a hit. Lead runner around second. Now a relay to third. Here's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Orioles add 1 on the solo homer. It's now 5-2. Last chance for the home team. Stepping up for the Guardians. Chase DeLauder.
Now pitching for
Here comes the closer here in the 9th. Ryan Helsley.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Let's try to give him the curb.
Struck him out swinging.
Got him.
Out front for strike 3.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye
Got
level.
louder.
Punch out. That fastball on the pitch before
Gone.
was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
On the ground, right side. Jackson tosses to first. And the Guardians with 1 out left.
Up next.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter
Here's
how many
Angel
times
Martinez.
keep the small step, just like we saw.
Base hit.
Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Here comes the throw, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
So much for a clean inning.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Really important at bat coming up now.
0-1.
Swings through it for strike 1.
Ball, that's off.
100.
Base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing.
Pops him up.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles baseball.
And the Orioles take 3 out of 4 in Cleveland. The bullpen backs up the great effort by Kyle Bradish. Nicely done by the Orioles. And I will see you folks in the next episode. Like the video, subscribe to the channel.